Okay, this is cubic, and I want to point out we've talked about these patterns before as well. Now, of course, the pattern's being written down. I will go through it though. All right, so it would be nice if you knew the pattern. If you didn't know the pattern, no, this would be a little difficult to do. All right, but anyway, at least using the pattern, if you didn't know the pattern, would be difficult. So I'm going to write down what the A, B, and the C is in the problem. And the A is 2 root 2. The B, well, that's root 6. And the C is minus root 3. All right, so I want to do one thing at a time. I want to do A cubed first. All right, so A cubed, well, let's write that down, is really just A times A squared. And A squared would be what? It would be 4 times 2, which is 8. So I would get 16 root 2s. All right, let's take a moment to think about that. Whoops, I made a mistake in saying this. A cubed is A squared times A. A squared is 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 times 2 root 2 is 16 root 2s. That's done. Let's do the next one. Let's do plus B cubed. What's B cubed going to be? Well, let's take a look at it. It's going to be B squared times B. Well, B squared is 6, so it's going to be 6 root 6. All right, get my eraser out. And I got to do that last term. I'm going to cube it. And if you cube that, what do you get? Well, certainly a negative number. You're a little better at this now. And what do you get over there? Well, it's going to be minus 3 root 3. All right, let me get my eraser out. And now I got to start talking about, what remains there. And it's worked. I'm not saying it's not work. It's going to be plus 3. And then I got this long expression. Let's just do one thing at a time. Let me do the A squared times B. Well, the A squared times B, the A squared would be 4 times 2, which is 8. And the B is root 6. So I get 8 root 6. Let me get my eraser out. And let me start moving along. I want to do this now. And what's that going to be? 2 root 2 times 6. What's that going to give you? 12 root 2s. Let me get my eraser out. Let's keep moving along. I'm going to do A squared C now. Well, A squared is going to be 4 times 2, which is 8. So it's going to be minus 8 root 3s. All right, let's keep moving along. Let me get my eraser out for work to work on. It's for room to work on. This is more difficult. It's 2 times A, B, C. I'll put this over. 2 times 2 root 2 times root 6 times root 3, but it'll be a minus. So I'm kind of looking at that, and I want to do it. I really do. So it's going to be, I see minus 4, and then I see the square root of, and what do you get? 2 times 6 is 12, 36, right? Let's make sure I did that right. 2 times 6 is 12, times 3 is 36. Well, that's not so bad. That's just minus 4 times 6. And that's going to be minus 24. Let me get my eraser out, and we're moving along one step at a time. All right? Let's go to this guy over here, which is B squared C. Well, B squared is 6, and C is minus root 3. Minus 6 root 3. All right, let's keep moving along one step at a time. Next one, I'm going to put down A, C squared. A, C squared. We're doing this one over here now. A is 2 root 2, and C squared is just simply 3. So you can get 6 root 2s. Get my eraser out, and I got one last term to do. All right, what do you get over there? B, which is root 6, times C squared, which is 3. So you get 3 root 6. All right, I have work to do, and someone said, could you just leave it there? You could, but I think this is going to simplify pretty nicely. And looking at it, I just want to concentrate what's in the inside here. So I'm going to look at the root 6s. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I see this here, and I see this here. And I'm hoping you can agree. Let me just write this over here again. 16 root 2 plus 6 root 6 minus 3 root 3. And I'll put down plus 3. I'm going to start simplifying what's inside that grouping symbol. And that will be 11 root 6s. All right. Now let's go on to the root 2s. And I'm seeing one there, and I'm seeing one there. And that's going to give me 18 root 2s. All right, let's go on to the next thing, which I see are root 3s. And I see minus 14 of them. And then I see the minus 24. All right, I got to do the arithmetic. And 16 root 2 plus 6 root 6 minus 3 root 3. Whoops. Okay, this is going to be 33 root 6 plus, well, 3 times 18 is 54, right? 54 root 2. And then minus 42 root 3. And then it's going to be minus, tough fitting that in there, 60 and 12, 72. Wow. Let's put this down now. I'm going to start concentrating on the root 2s first. And what's that going to give you? 70. Did I do that right? 16 and 54, 70 root 2s. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to my root 6s. See it there, and I see it there. And that's going to be 39 root 6s. And then I'm going to concentrate on my, let's see, the root 3s, right? And that's going to be minus 45. Let's put that down. Let's see. Yeah, minus 45. I should have went back to black. I'm sorry about that. And let's get our number now. What's the number going to be? Minus 72. Now, granted, I could rearrange it. My goal here is kind of look at the key. But if I were going to rearrange it, the whole number would be put up front, and then followed by the radicals in order. But let's take a look. Did I get that? Yes. Did I get 39 root 6s? Yes. Did they get minus 45 root 3s? Yes. Did they get 70 root 2s? Yes. We're done with the problem. Thank you.